What's your opinion on transgenderism and the whole issues surrounding that at the moment?
If you live 50 years as a man and then wake up on a Tuesday at 11 a.m. and decide you're a chick, you have a mental illness. And it's really that simple to me. Because no matter what you try and do, and no matter how much the left pretend they embrace you, you are never going to be a woman. You are still a man trying to adopt the appearance of a woman, but you're a man. And if you believe deep inside yourself the only way you're going to find fulfillment and happiness in this life is to go through this bullshit to end up nowhere and still be a dude, you have a mental condition. It's someone looking for something and they don't quite know what it is. And they're just unhappy and they think, oh, maybe if I wear a wig, maybe it'll all be okay.
But if it's not harming anyone, then what?
But it is harming everyone.
Well, it's not harming me.
No, it's not harming you.
There's a guy who lives around the corner from me, wears a bikini, and it's actually a crime against fashion, but I mean, it's not.
No, it's not harming you directly, I understand that, but it's harming the social fabric of our society. The social fabric of our society is getting eroded to the point where people are they're fed this idea that they must be so accepting of everything. We have 5 and 6 year olds trying to pretend they're transgender. A 5-year-old doesn't even know his address, doesn't even know his phone number. And you want to tell me this 5-year-old's intelligent enough to work out he's not a dude? He's never even fucked anybody, he's never had a boner. How is this person intelligent and grown up and mature enough to make a decision on gender? And this comes from everyone being told they must accept it at all costs. And when you start getting a society that must accept ideas at all costs and never challenge them, that is damaging to the social fabric.
So what would you do, if someone came to you and said that they're transgender, they're thinking of, changing gender?
I tell them that they're wrong. Okay. And I would tell them that you're wrong. I would actually still say I agree with your right to go through that process if you believe so. But I'm not going to participate in the delusion that you're a female. The difference between my society and current society is that transgenders would still exist. However, in my society, everyone would still be calling them he. Like, well, you're a he who looks like a she, because that's what you are. Yeah, and to try and propagate your delusions on others is a dangerous society. For me to wake up one day and say, you know what, I'm Jesus. I'm Jesus. You tell me I'm not Jesus, you're a bigot. I'm Jesus, everyone would just say, shut up, Andrew. But why is my delusion not accepted, but their delusion is?
Funnily enough, just to interject, you can see this on our YouTube channel, there is a man who is both a transvestite and thinks he's Jesus. So
we've got it all going on.
Yeah, we've got that covered.
but this is my point. These delusions, they want to propagate their delusions, and society, the social fabric is telling us we have to swallow them. That's not acceptable. All ideas are open for challenge. My ideas are open for challenge. You want to challenge my ideas? I completely encourage you. I never at any point did anyone say, no one should ever say I'm not right. You want to say I'm wrong, that's fine. Because I have an opinion, you have an opinion, and between the two, it's probably where the truth is. I'm probably 100%, I'm not 100% right, you're not 100% right. Yeah. This is where the truth is. But certain ideas, they're trying to tick off the list. No, they said they're transgender, so that's true, and you can't disagree with them because you're a bigot. And they say this, and you can't disagree because they said God's real with no proof, and you have to, when you start doing that and putting these ideas in these safe spaces, and this word that's thrown around a lot is tolerance. And I often say to people who use
I'm an intolerant.
Yeah, people use this against me. You need to be more tolerant. And I say, why? Tell me how being tolerant of a man pretending he's a woman is good for anything. I'm not even saying he can't look like a woman.
But tell me how it's bad.
Well, it's bad because it's damaging the social fabric. It's damaging the society as a whole to have these ideas which must be force accepted. But
what if he just wants to wear dresses and stuff?
I'm not saying he can't.
Okay.
I'm never saying that a transgender can't go through that process. I'm telling you that no one should accept that you're a woman. I welcome you. I'm not the person who's going to police your appearance. You want to look like a chick, fine. But never at any point am I going to believe for half a second you are a female.
Because there are, societies across the world where there is a third sex, where it's kind of in between. And it's kind of a way to deal with men who like dressing as women.
Yeah.
And maybe we should try that.
Well, I don't know what we should try, but I just know that if you want to come along and pretend you're a woman to me, you're absolutely not. Bruce Jenner, or Caitlyn, whatever his name is a man, still is a man, managed to win Woman of the Year somehow, congratulations. But you are a man, you stay as a man, and this whole left Hollywood, I don't even know. But even they cut it off, he's a dude. DNA, biologically, you're a dude. And all this left Hollywood bullshit society is going to try and say, he's a woman, you're a bigot. And I'm not buying it, and I refuse to buy it, and it's absolute garbage. It's completely not true. And I'm not going to bow. Sorry, JK. Fuck you. Or whatever.